everyone. We are continuing our limud of Sefer Yechezkel. We are up to Perek Beis. Perek Beis, as is often the case, is not really a significant division here. The Prakim come from the non-Jews. It's a continuation of Perek Aleph. Perek Aleph is Yechezkel's Nevuah in Bavel, and Perek Aleph is the Maaseh Merkava, which is a way of giving a comfort that Hashem will be with Bnei Yisrael in their Golos. It is also the Haftarah of Shavuos morning. And now we actually start with Hashem's message to Yechezkel. Perek Beis Pasuk Aleph, Vayomer Elai. So it's first person. And God said to me, Yechezkel wrote this later, Ben Adam. Now this is very important. The phrase Ben Adam is actually unique to the book of Yechezkel, where Hashem refers to the Navi over and over again as Son of Man. And again, no other Nevi'im are referred to this. And part of this is because Yechezkel saw such a glorious mareh of Hashem. He might become a Baal Gaiva. He might think he's like an angel himself. So Hashem has to remind him not to become gaivadik, not to become arrogant. With all that you saw, you are still only a Ben Adam. Now, I do want to point out, though, that there is a chazal that maybe seems to move in the other direction. That is, there is a chazal that says everything Yechezkel saw, Yeshayahu also saw, without explaining it. But Yeshayahu is like an Eved of a Melech who works with the Melech all the time, so he wasn't so impressed. Like a Sar of the Melech in the Beis HaMelech. Yechezkel was like a villager who sees the king's palace for the first time, and he gets so excited. So according to that, Yechezkel didn't see more than Yeshayahu, so there'd be no reason for that to call him Ben Adam, but according to the Pshat, that Yechezkel saw more than the other Nevi'im, he has to be given the teichacha of remembering that he's a Ben Adam. So, Hashem said, stand up, because Yechezkel fell on his face. V'yadaber eisach. Now again, it's not clear, is this a dream, or is this something that's actually happening? Because the Torah says Nevi'im get their maras in a dream. V'tavai bi ruach kasher diber elai. And the Spirit of God entered me. V'tamideni al raglain. It picked me up. It's like I was too weak to get up myself. The Spirit of Hashem picked me up. V'yeshma eis medaber elai. And I heard what he was saying to me. Vayomer elai. And Hashem said to me, Ben Adam, again, Sholeach ani oschal b'nei Yisrael el goyima mordim asher mordubi. I am sending you as a messenger. Now, Yechezkel is not a messenger in Eretz Yisrael, but a messenger to the Yidden in Bavel as well. I am sending you as a messenger to the Klal Yisrael, to the nation that has rebelled against me. Hema v'yavaisam pashabu, they and their forefathers have sinned against me. Ad ha'etzem hayom hazeh, this very day. Habanim k'shei panim. The children, the new generations, are full of chutzpah and arrogance, v'chiskei leiv, and they're stubborn. Ani sholech oscha aleim, v'yamarta aleim, kayamar Hashem alekim. And your message is your job is to give them messages from me, to bring them to tshuva, so there shouldn't be a churban Beis HaMikdash. And that even the Yidden already exiled in Bavel will be allowed to come back. And then Hashem gives Yechezkel what you might call disheartening news. V'hema, im yishmu v'im yechtelu. They'll either listen to you or they won't listen to you. I mean, Hashem is not telling him, but Hashem is saying, not everybody is going to listen to you. But that's still your job. Ki beis meri hema. They are a house of rebelliousness. But at least v'yado ki navi haya b'seichem. At least they will know that there was a Navi. In other words, in retrospect, they will realize, I gave them a chance. They're not going to be able to say, oh, why didn't Hashem give us a Navi? V'yata ben Adam. Again, ben Adam, over and over again. Al tira me'an. Now remember, this was also said to Yirmiyahu, because people abuse the Navi. They threaten the Navi. They imprison the Navi. They beat the Navi. They almost want to kill the Navi. So a Navi needs courage not to be broken. This was over and over again with Yirmiyahu, and Yechezkel needs the same message. Now remember, I mentioned the Medrash that some say Yechezkel was the son of Yirmiyahu, so he knew what his father had gone through. And actually was still going through. Yirmiyahu was still alive. So he says to Yechezkel, Al tira me'am u'midivrayim al tira. Do not be afraid of them. Do not be afraid of their words. Ki saravim. They are people who refuse Musar. V'salonim osach. And they are like thorns that will stick you. V'el akrabim ata yoshev. And you're dwelling with scorpions. Midivrayim al tira. Do not be afraid of their words. Umipneihem al techas. And do not be broken in front of them. Ki beis meri hema. They are a rebellious house. V'dibartes devarai aleim. And you will speak my words to them. And once again, this is your job. Im yishma'u. Maybe they will listen. V'im yachtelu. Maybe they won't. Ki meri hema. They are full of rebellion. But v'yata ben Adam, shema eis asher ani medaber elecha. You will listen to everything I say. Al tehi meri kebeis hameri. Do not yourself be rebellious, like this house of rebellious ones. And now there's a symbolic act. Now again, many Meforshim say this was a dream. This was not a physical Metzias. But it's a dream in which Yechezkel is makabel this mission to be a Navi of Hashem. And Hashem says to him, Pitzei picha, open up your mouth. V'yachol eis asher nosen elecha. I'm going to literally put my words in your mouth in a physical way. So you're literally going to be eating my words, absorbing my words. And they become part of your Metzias. And this is exactly what happened. For Ereh, Yechezkel says, I'm looking. V'hine yad shalucha elai. A hand of Hashem, a hand of a Malach, is extended to me. V'hine bo. And in that hand, Megillas Sefer, there is a scroll. Vayifros osa lefanai. And the Malach, or Hashem himself, opened up the scroll in front of me. V'hi kasuva panim b'yachar. And every surface was inscribed, both the internal surface, the interior, and the exterior, meaning writing was on both sides of the scroll. V'kosov eila, and what was written in this scroll, kinim are like kinos, lamentations, hega, moaning, vahi, and again crying. In other words, these were prophecies of chorban and devastation, written in this Megillah. Now we don't have this actual Megillah. It could very well be that these are the Nevuas in Yechezkel. And that is the end of Perek Beis. Perek Gimel will continue in the same speech.